Hello, hello. This is Armel with TWIG Talks. I am so delighted today to have my friend, Eliza, but she's also such a presence and important figure of our city. You are known. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. I'm very happy to be here today.
You are so well known for creating with your friend Christine Tres Flores,
Yeah.
the place we go to bring all the things we have loved and no longer want, but are in good quality. Tell me about Tres Flores and why it's so important to the city.
I'm so happy you asked me about that. Tris Flores was born 3 years ago with Christine, her daughter, and myself. And really, its sole motivation is to be a place in the city for three purposes. One, to get rid of your stuff responsibly.
Yes.
Two, to have a great space to find a new deal, for those who don't want to go shopping in the malls. And number three, which I love that I'm able to share with, your audience today, is the volunteer opportunity.
So let's imagine tomorrow I come to volunteer.
Yeah.
What happens to me? What do I do?
Well, first we welcome you with like a huge hug and we say, thank you.
And it's true, actually. They will.
Yes. But what I love about volunteering with Tres Flores is that we have something for every personality. There are people who love to work in the shop, organizing, making things look nice. And then there are people who want to just, be there in our moments of going out into the city. Everything that Tres Flores makes, does, every man hour that we invest is for the community. So we work with some of the most incredible organizations in
Give us a
Guadalajara.
few examples. Whatever we bring to you, volunteering or objects, where is
Yes.
it going?
So we work with, every month we're donating everything that we make to a new organization. A lot of them are repetitive, but some of the areas that we work with could be migrants, children, at-risk women,
You
animal
really help.
shelters. And these are places that we've now been working with over these past 3 years. So we have relationships with them. Sometimes it's not that easy to volunteer. And there's a lot of people around the world who want to just, I'm on vacation and I want to help people. So you have to go through a lot of red tape.
No,
With
you just go
us,
to Tres Flores.
no, you just come with us. And we go into the places, distribute stuff that we don't sell in the shop. Or
Wonderful way
yes,
to feel connected to a family, to do good, to practice your Spanish, to
Yeah.
connect with the locals, do
Yes.
something amazing here.
yes. So if anybody is ever interested in volunteering in Guadalajara or
It's
shopping,
on the top.
yes,
Here are the
come and
contact
visit us.
information.
Yes.
Now, if it was not enough, you have just started something you're passionate about. It took you about
Yes.
1 year of study,
Yeah.
and now you are giving an amazing culinary tour of Guadalajara. Please tell me more.
So I'm working with this company called Culinary Backstreets, and it is a group of people that I'm working with that are so visionary, so ethical in their intention. And what we do, well, what I'm doing is I'm working with them. I designed a tour here in Guadalajara for the people.
A 5-hour tour.
5-hour tour where we're eating the whole time. It's a culinary tour. So it's experiencing not only the history and the culture of Guadalajara, Mexico, through food, but through the 5 hours of walking.
So history.
Yes, everything. Not only the history of Guadalajara, but present day Guadalajara today and how it's all connected, related. It's just a beautiful experience. All of the places that we visit are either third or fourth generation spots. Everything from birria, torta ahogada, tejuino, but tried and true recipes.
I'm going to propose to our TWIG social magic where we gather around activity. We're going to take a tour with you.
It would be wonderful.
And I will learn so much, but
Yeah.
I always think I know enough, but I never know it.
Studying Mexican history is like watching the most interesting Netflix docuseries, and it just never ends. It's beautiful.
So now you chose 3 wonderful questions for yourself.
I did.
So let's dive into them.
Okay.
How did you fall in love with Guadalajara?
Well, Guadalajara is actually something that called to me without me even knowing. I moved to Mexico when I was 23, so this is over 20 years ago. And when I was living in Mexico, I was living in the Costa Alegre of Jalisco. So I was in a beach in the jungle. It was great, especially being a 23-year-old. But then when I moved to Guadalajara area, it was just to learn Spanish and, see what the city was all about. And I just fell in love. I was actually living in Tlaquepaque.
I can
So
totally see you live in Tlaquepaque.
yes, I was it was a great life in Tlaquepaque in that time. And so I would come into the city, for a museum or a show, and it was just so magical. And I still, have that magic feeling and excitement today,
Discovering slowly but surely Guadalajara
Yes,
through
there's
the little
so
gems.
many hidden little gems. Wonderful.
So now, question number 2. Where do we find you for the perfect day in Guadalajara?
Well, I'm a mother as well. I have a daughter who's 14 years old.
And
So
she's also married to a very talented artist,
yes,
Iskar, that is going to be on the TWIG Talks very soon.
yes. My husband is a Tapatio born and raised. And my daughter was also born here in Guadalajara. So they love not only their torta ahogadas and the food, but they love their street markets. And I do think that's a big part of Tapatio culture.
On Sundays?
So on Sundays, we have a really good street market called El Baratillo.
And where is the
The
Baratillo?
Baratillo is on the other side of the city. So you go past the historic downtown and you're going beyond. It
Where I've never
is
been.
the biggest street market in Latin America. So it's
Okay.
over 70 city street blocks. And then shooting off of each block, there's, the
Wow.
second levels and layers. So much to discover. You have to go at least 5 times.
5 times?
Oh, and that's even
So 5 Sundays in a row. You have your program made already.
that's even to begin to start to understand it. It's
Okay.
a phenomenon. And the street market tianguis culture is a whole nother scene. And
I love
so-
it, but I do not know this one.
Oh,
So
this is
thank
a
you
good
for
one.
bringing
Yeah.
to my
And
attention.
then the Trocadero, which is on Avenida Mexico.
That's the antique one. I bought
Yeah.
a fontaine there.
That's a good one too.
Yeah.
My husband likes his antique paper and he has his guys. They do their.
I was
art
wondering
giving.
where he was collecting his beautiful paper for his
He goes
for his art.
around the country. He
Okay.
goes to kioscos, pueblos, and
There's so
a
much
street
history there.
market scene.
Mhm.
Yeah, every pueblo usually has their own street market, and that's where you get the vegetables that were. It's like the original farmers
Mhm.
market, and in the U.S. that's kind of like a hipster thing to do. But here, that's what you do. So that's how you find out what are the regional vegetables, fruits in season.
Mhm.
It's the best way to experience the city.
You know what to do on Sunday now.
Yeah.
Now, for your question number 3, how did moving to Guadalajara from Tlaquepaque, or I think you're also coming from Los Angeles, how did it change your lifestyle and your rhythm?
Yes. Guadalajara for me. So parallel to the city and all of its changes, I also was evolving and becoming who I was. And Guadalajara is just such a compliment for a person who is doing that. It's such a subtle, pure type of elegance that
I love how you
unveils
talk about
itself.
Guadalajara.
It really is. I love it. The grandiose Centro Histórico, the cool Colonia Americana or Providencia. At the edge of it. But yes, I'm from Los Angeles originally, and this is a monster of a city, right? And it was great. My childhood and growing up, it was wonderful, but it wasn't and isn't the easiest city for a person to discover
Mhm.
themselves. And I believe that Guadalajara has so much to offer, but it also doesn't fight for your attention. It really gives you
It
your
allows you to
time.
find the time when you're ready
Yes,
to
at your pace. And that's so special. I found my meditation practice and I
Mhm.
study and practice at a beautiful meditation center here near Bruna and around the
What is
corner
the
from
name?
Bruna. The name is Kadampa, Centro de
Okay.
Meditación Guadalajara. And that is just an oasis in the city. The most beautiful teacher is guiding meditations every day of the
Mhm.
week. And it's really a spot that you can find refuge in this city. But in general, the city really allows that, for you to design your own schedule.
Well, I could not find someone better to give a lot of gems to our audience today. And sadly, we are reaching our time. So before we say goodbye, anything else you want to add?
Yes, I think that what I would like to add for anybody who's listening is that if you are considering Guadalajara as a place either for a vacation or maybe, a 3-month stint or a life change, I think that we're living in times where we're really saturated with news and information and people's opinions. And the best way
Too
to
much.
discuss so much and the best way to discover Guadalajara is just to get out there,
And to allow people to surprise
Yes.
us with their generosity.
Oh, they
and
love to share. They love to see you enjoying things. Like if you're eating salsa, they're like, "Oh my gosh, how do you feel? Do you like the spice?" Everybody's asking you a question. Nobody's, around the world, internationally, we're going through times where, traveling and tourism, sometimes you can face places where people are not so
welcoming at
excited.
all.
I believe that Mexicans and especially Tapatíos are so excited to share with everybody what they have
And
to
so are
offer.
you, Eliza. You were very
Yes.
generous in
Yes.
sharing your knowledge
Aw,
and your
thank you so
love
much.
and your passion.
Thank you
Come
so
back
much.
anytime. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you all for being here with me.
And let's stay tuned. Now we move to segment number 2, the 5 things you don't want to miss this week in Guadalajara. Ciao. The 5 events we recommend not missing this week are Oktoberfest. I know it's September, it's a little strange, but in Guadalajara, we celebrate in September. And it's going to be both from Friday to Sunday at the Predio Titanes. So for all the beer lovers, this is going to be your Mecca. Number 2, a lot of us have an amazing life in Guadalajara. However, a life is not truly lived until you give back, especially if you have a good life, only to support a cause that is doing wonders around us. In the case of TWIG, we are very excited about the third food and cultural festival to support the migrants in Guadalajara. It's going to happen on Sunday from 1:30 to 5:30 at the beautiful Edificio Aronis in Centro Histórico. For 350 pesos donation with your ticket, you will get 6 tickets to use at 15 run kitchen by migrants. So not only are you giving the money to support migrants that cook and do beautiful things, musicians and entertainers, but all the money that will be left will go in supporting the wonderful nonprofit foundation. They do such a beautiful job for them all year long. TWIG will have a table of 20 of us. Please join us. It's not too late. So important. Number 3, Legally Blonde, the musical. Wow, if you love the movie, the musical is coming. It's at Conjunto Santander, and it is both on Friday night and Saturday night. Number 4, the very famous, iconic guitarist Pat Metheny is coming in concert at Teatro on Saturday night. The man has influenced so many guitarists around the world. You don't want to miss him. Finally, for the very first time in Guadalajara, and it is free, is the Via Recreativa birthday, and they are uniquely celebrating it on Saturday night. So from 7 p.m. on Saturday till midnight, all of us, we can walk, bike, and skate, no cars under the stars. So TWIG Social Magic is putting a group together. We're going to dine early at 5 p.m. where it will be starting at Glorieta Minerva. And at 7 p.m., we will start walking. Hopefully the weather will be on our side. Voila! That is for this week. We have launched a very special guide, which is about comparing the real estate of Guadalajara with the rest of the world. Is it smart to invest in Guadalajara real estate? We have done great research for you guys. You do not want to miss this issue. And next week, we will meet again for a new interview and so much more goodness about our beautiful city of Guadalajara. See you next week. Ciao.